like there's last that you don't know when they're coming, and when they happen, you don't know that will be the last time. So I never think about it, but when Raina said that yesterday, I was like, oh, I'm getting rid of junk, and I threw the Barbies away because I know, okay, we'll buy more later. But then when she said, no, I'm not into Barbies, I was like, wow, that could have been a last. Like, that was a moment. So thank you for listening.
You okay?
To me. Yeah, I'm okay. What's up?
Special thanks to Scranton Road Promotional Marketing for sponsoring today's Overtime. We're grateful for their support and would encourage you to be a patron of their business.
Yes.
And
see how cool this is?
Your outfit like that. Okay? Jannelle was describing...
Mike.
What?
Mike says hi and Angela says hi.
What's up,
I'm never
Angela?
able to join Overtime. Glad to be here. We love when you're here, Angela.
Now, if you missed it, at the end of the show, we were talking about some cultural differences. And maybe you can help us out with this. Because I'm not presuming it's the quote-unquote white experience. At least me growing up in Scandinavian culture, which is a type of white, obviously.
Yeah. Very white.
It was very different than, and you even called it white.
That's what my brother does. Like, wow, he is white. And he'll pronounce the H.
That's funny. It was nothing like Jannelle's experience in that if there's a casual gathering at someone's home, friend, family member, music comes on, people start dancing.
Oh, yeah.
That has never and will never happen in a gathering.
You would put money
of
on
my
that,
family.
even though we're not supposed to, but just you would put money. Like, that's not gonna happen.
Correct.
A party, a 50th, like a family
My
reunion.
dad had a 50th party.
No, what?
Where his old bandmates came and they even performed a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody danced. We listened.
Oh, okay. Do you ever feel like, yo, this is awkward? Like, this music is good. Can we get up? You never feel that? Like, that's
Nope.
weird. So it feels normal?
No,
Wow,
like if
that
I'm
is
really into
crazy.
something, I might give it like one of these.
Wow. There ain't no way you can get some Dominicans with some good music.
Would you ever bet
down.
money
I would
that there's a
put
Dominican party without dancing?
I bet you. I was kind of mad I couldn't get to this text at the end of the show, but it was a Puerto Rican sister who said, my family's Puerto Rican and anytime there's music on, we dance. When we are cleaning, cooking, hanging out with friends, that's the thing. It's not, I don't even know if you want to call it a tradition, but that is what we do. If you're walking through the Dominican streets, like Saturdays especially, you'll hear it. If you're walking through Shaker and you walk past the Neville's household, you'll hear it. I'll blast, but I don't think that's a Dominican thing. But we'll put the music on, and then I see my mom, like she'll be mopping, and she'll take the mop and dance with the mop while she's like, if a good song comes on, you'll dance with the mop, and then you keep dancing. You cannot not dance when good music comes on.
When you're Scandinavian like me, it's honestly an exercise of self-control. It's very easy.
What? So somebody mentioned the book Let Me Hold You Longer by Karen Kingsbury. That's the book. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so pray for me this weekend. And Raina's like, Mommy, can you ask Siri how many days till my 10th birthday? And she's like all about this like double digits. Did I tell you one time she was like 6 and she was like, I mean, I'm like basically a teenager. I'm like 6 and then I'll be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and then I'm a teenager. Since she, like this girl, oh.
You in trouble.
Yeah. Mike says the last first kiss. Yes, Mike. He says, what about square dancing? He says he went to it weekly years ago.
He went square dancing. It's like, hey, Mike, where are you going? Square dancing. I have the intention of going to this place to dance. You're not going, I'm going to a dance party. You're going over to Rositas.
Yeah.
And when you're just going to dance.
Wow. Angela says, I like the black. Oh, there was one. Oh my gosh. So this night I went to go visit aunts on my father's side. That side, they live long. So like they're super older, and then my cousins and stuff. And in the neighborhood, you can hear it. It overtook the neighborhood, the merengue. And it's like normal. People are out, and if you got to go to sleep, you go to sleep. There's no like in Shaker, there's a noise nuisance. None of that. And so while we're walking from one end to the next to their house, we passed by the grocery store, and that's the spot. That's where people meet to like play dominoes. There were chairs on the street, cars going back and forth, and people dancing in the colmado, in the grocery store. So there were like a couple couples in there dancing. Isn't that crazy? Grocery store. And then people just chilling.
Like if we had a bunch of couples come over of our particular cultural persuasion, and somebody dared to even ask something like, hey, you know what we should do after we play this game or have this conversation? Let's dance. Everybody would go, everybody would go, no.
Would your mom feel super uncomfortable if I was like your friend? We've had friends do this, and I've done, and be like, hey, let's put this on and put music on, and then ask your dad to dance, or like ask you to
He
dance.
wouldn't. You would dance alone.
Wow. Angela says, I like the black culture because they're not so uptight. They know how to have fun in our way. I know cultures
listening
are
to music is fun.
Dude, there's some music that you just can't. Angie says, I believe, Brian, when your boys get older, you will experience that. I saw him in your new home video. He's ready to bust a move.
But see, Angie, that's a coming of age thing for little boys of Scandinavian descent. It's that when you're young, you're free and you dance, and it's entertainment for the adults to look at these children
look at
silly
them.
dancing.
Yeah.
But part of coming of age is stopping that.
What? So what do you guys do that we would consider like, wow, that's fun? Like, we got to do that.
I don't know that we necessarily have fun.
Are you serious? What the heck? Mark O'Neill, what's up? Do you know him? Or Antony, you were saying?
No, I don't know Mark. Mark says, I dance and sing in public places whenever music is playing just to embarrass my friends for fun.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, no, okay. That would be the only reason you would dance, is to embarrass people.
God.
Yeah.
Fred says, when I was a teen, if the radio was on and a good song came on, all the girls would be dancing. And Twee says she loves dancing. I could dance anywhere, anytime. It's a good exercise.
See, but again, Aunt Twee is not white.
What is she?
She's Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, okay. Have you heard their music? What kind of...
Not a lot, but clearly she doesn't feel any sort of cultural pressure to not dance.
Yeah.
But I can guarantee that when she's hanging out with my wife's family,
she ain't dancing.
There's no dancing. We got together with Sarah's a bunch of Sarah's extended relatives. Aunt Twee was there, and some of the kids and cousins and everybody. There was no dancing.
That's crazy.
There wasn't even music playing, Jannelle. We don't need that.
Gosh.
We have conversation. Do you ever talk to your family? Do you ever have a good conversation?
Yeah, we talk.
Or do you just dance and ignore each other?
We talk a lot. And then you'll see, sometimes when you're dancing, you'll see people like talking loud over the song because it's like, you know, like we blast the music. It's so like, yeah, it's a little troubling. Like Ron said, like, how much louder can you get? Do you have that thing in you? Because when Ron was talking, I was like, really? Your jam comes on in the car. Don't you like blast it? Do you do that? Like, don't you see value in like just blasting music?
Well, yeah, but that's not dancing.
No. I just wanted, because he was like, oh, how much louder can you get? Just be quiet and you'll hear it. And I'm like, what? I mean, you gotta feel your bones move with some songs.
See, Sarah's funny about that, where if it's music she doesn't like, which is most anything I like, and the kids, like she'll be like, shh, it's too loud, just turn it down.
Yes.
But then there's been times when I get in the car and start it after she was in it,
Oh
alone,
my goodness,
and it's like,
yes.
oh,
Yeah.
where's the volume? Because she cranked it up to her jam. That's what she was doing.
Oh yeah. Well, have a good weekend. Mike says, I used to blast my psych music in my apartment and dance and just let go. I might break things now, though. And Angie says, wow, I can't even imagine that. We dance, talk, play cards, and other games. Jannelle, we need to go to one of Brian's family parties for real and show him a good time. We'll have your dad transform.
Your presumption is that you dancing would change that, like change the rest of us. Somebody would say, oh, interesting, someone hired dancers.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's interesting. But it's cool to see the different cultures.
Who invited the dancers?
I would love to hear something fun, though, that you guys do.
We play games. We talk.
What's your game? Like, DR?
I don't like playing games.
What's the Scandinavian game? We love dominoes.
There's no Scandinavian games. My mom loves trying new games. She plays tons of different games. But playing cards, like bridge was a big thing years ago. I don't know. I don't play games. I don't have
What
time
are
for
y'all
that.
known
Ain't
for?
nobody got time for that.
Are y'all known for like work ethic, music, culture? Like what's culture? Seriously, like you're Scandinavian. You're not American. You know how people say, "Oh, America's just a bunch of." You're like from a country. If I go to Scandinavia, well, I would be like, "Wow, they're about."
Wow, they have great lefse. They have great food.
Oh. Oh, that's cool. Does any part of you, and we gotta go because of the weekend, but I'm seriously curious. Does any part of you want to visit Scandinavia or take your kids?
No, sounds kind of boring.
Okay.
I'd rather go to DR and watch people dance.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not dancing.
You wouldn't dance? Seriously? With Sarah. Sarah's with you.
Because people would start saying in Spanish, "Look at the gringo! Look at the white
they would be
guy!
excited.
He doesn't know what he's doing." It's not exciting. It's funny. I don't want to be funny.
No, they don't do that. Fred says, Moody Radio gets blasted with music. Angie says, have a great weekend. Miss Yola said, good morning. All, I'm not a dancer, but I do sing a lot. Oh, that's cool.
You mean some awkward white dude shows up in DR, starts dancing, and no Dominicans will comment on the awkward white guy dancing?
I mean, I'm not going to guarantee that no Dominican. What I'm saying is just like language, we get excited. Like somebody wants to dance our music, and so they'll probably help you a little bit. They might, I mean, you'll get comments. Let me keep it real. You'll get comments. Because usually what we notice is certain people are stiff. Like some of my kids are stiff because I haven't taught them to dance our music. And so like, what is it? Some people, they don't know how to shake here, you know? So you'll get some people helping. Wow. I'm going to talk to Sarah. You guys should go to DR. But really, anywhere in the Caribbean. You can go to Jamaica.
We've been there.
Dance some, where? Jamaica?
Sarah and I have been to Jamaica, Grand Cayman, the Bahamas, Mexico.